Hi besties, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Liv and I am so excited that you are here today. And if you are returning, what is up, my love? Thank you so much for being a part of this family and coming here again today. Today we have something so excited planned. We are actually collaborating with A Journey in Light here on YouTube. I almost said here on tarot. Here on YouTube, we are collaborating with Joy. I am so excited for this reading. So we are actually doing another two-part video here. So over on my channel, we're going to be looking at the rest of the year, the rest of 22 / the next 3 months, because we do want this to be timeless. So we're both going to be looking at the end of the year / the next 3 month future predictions. On my channel, we're going to be focusing more on career and finances. And then over on Joy's channel, she's going to be focusing on love and romance. So definitely be sure to go ahead and hop on over to Joy's channel as well. All of her information is going to be linked in my description box for you and the pinned comment of this video, so you can easily beep bop over there and check out her video. And if you're coming from here to there, let her know we say hi. All right, and if you're coming from Joy's channel, hi, thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited that you are all here today. Before we go ahead and jump into the pile pick portion of today's reading, I do want to let you know that my private readings are back at www.marinastarot.com, and for the entire month of October, I am offering 15% off all of my readings except for the blog style reading using the coupon code OCT15, OCT15 at checkout. So definitely a really good time to snag up a private reading if you are interested in doing so. And then another little quick announcement is that for the first time today, I am actually going to be trying extended readings. I've never done this before. I'm not sure if y'all are into it, but we're going to try it and see how it goes. So I'm not committing to this for future readings, but I do want to just try it out. I'm curious. So we're going to go ahead and try that today. So for the free portion of today's reading, we're going to be looking at just generally career and guidance predictions, career and finance predictions for the next 3 months / the rest of 2022. And then for the extended portion of today's reading, we're going to actually look at possible outcomes and possible solutions. So what I mean by that is we're going to be diving even deeper and looking at any possible hiccups, any little bumps in the road, and how you can easily get over them and the solution / the outcome. So a very cool thing indeed. I'm excited to try it. I'm very interested what you guys are going to think about it. So definitely let me know in the comments down below if this is something you're into. All right, but let's go ahead and jump on into this video. So we are, like I mentioned, doing career and guidance. Why do I keep saying that? Career guidance and financial predictions for the next 3 months / rest of 2022. And we have 3 piles for you to pick here today. Pile number 1 has this gorgeous blue celestite stone here. One of my favorite raw stones. Absolutely obsessed with it. Pile number 2, we have, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of this stone. Aura quartz. I believe this is called aura quartz. I don't know why my brain just completely glitched and forgot what this is called. It's literally my favorite crystal I own, and I just completely forgot the name of it. Spirit quartz. Spirit quartz? Someone comment down below and let me know. I've mentioned it on many videos before, but right now my brain's just glitching. And then pile number 3 is this beautiful piece of amethyst here. So these are going to be your 3 piles. I'm going to give you some time with some meditation music to call in your guides, gather yourself, take a few deep breaths, and ask spirit which pile is meant for you. Again, if you're new to pick a cards, you can pick in really so many different ways. You can pick off the crystals here, the cards here, your intuition solely. Like really just go into this reading with the intention that something is going to be meant for you, and so it shall be. All right, so I'm going to give you some time with some meditation music to chill out, vibe out, and pick your pile, and I will see you for your pile pick. All right, pile number one, you chose the beautiful piece of blue celestite here. So let's go ahead and jump into your reading. Again, we are focusing our energy on career and financial predictions for the rest of 2022 and also the next 3 months. So if you were watching this in 2024, just think of the reading as the next 3 months from whenever you are clicking upon this. All right, I did go ahead and pull some oracle cards just to kind of get the general vibe, and then we're going to go ahead and get into the rest of the reading. The first card you got is number 53, Stranger Curiosity. Number 41, Moon Maiden, New Beginnings. Number 45, Repair the Veil, Forgiveness. And number 62, Will-o'-the-Wisp, Treasures Hidden in the Shadows. So for our beautiful friends who chose pile number one, when it comes to you for career and finances, I feel like there's going to be a lot of growth for you. If you are someone who feels like lately there just hasn't really been a lot of new energy or a fresh start, I do see that changing very, very, very soon for you. I feel like right now you might be in a space where you feel like things aren't really moving fast enough for you. And boy, oh boy, do I understand that. However, I think something that's really going to start sparking a lot of new financial energy coming your way is allowing yourself to, like it says here, allow yourself to engage in curiosity, okay? Because sometimes when we get so caught in our head, we get so stuck in our own way, we can kind of snuff out that inner child part of us. We can kind of snuff out that creative and curious energy that we have. But curiosity is beautiful. Curiosity is what leads you to trying new things, taking inspired action, meeting new people, going new places, eating new foods. Curiosity is what starts that, right? And I think that being curious when it comes to maybe when it comes to like ways of earning money, right? So maybe something that you desire is either a new job, new income, or a big windfall of financial abundance. Allow yourself to be curious. And what I mean by that is allow yourself to open your mind and open your expansion into how you can receive this money, okay? And I know that this is easier said than done, but for a lot of my life, and I've shared this before here as well, I honestly thought like the only way I'd be able to make money is this one specific way. But if I thought that way, if I feel that way, then I'm closing off any new beginnings or opportunities that lie just beyond that. So allow yourself to be open and curious the next 3 months when it comes to new ways of income, new ways of money. Maybe someone offers you a job opportunity and you're like, well, yeah, I'm curious about that, but I don't actually know if that's something I should do. Allow yourself to just allow yourself to engage in those curious energies, okay? There are definitely new beginnings when it comes to specifically money, because if you can see the Moon Maiden, this card is very earth toned, it's very green, and as soon as I saw this, I thought of quite literal dollar bills. So like I was saying, if you are someone who feels like you've been stuck in regards to finances, I do see a lot of new energy coming in for money, whether this is a new job, whether this is new how do I word this? Whether it's new job, new income, new opportunities, there is this energy that a new thing is going to provide income. And that's not to say that what you're currently doing cannot also provide you an abundant lifestyle. It absolutely can. But in the next 3 months, there's going to be an opportunity, a new opportunity, not one you've already experienced, but a new opportunity that's really going to provide you a lot of income. And it's going to, if you so take it, right? It's going to provide you, whether it is, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm trying to get my words out in a concise way and to where it makes sense. I see you having an opportunity, and this opportunity might not be covered in gold and diamonds. However, allowing your curiosity to allow you to engage in this opportunity is going to open up door after door after door after door, and you kind of are just like following down the path until you get to where you want to go. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know that necessarily this new beginning is going to be like immediately thousands of dollars more, but it's going to open the door for you to get to where you're wanting to go. I do see that. With the repairing the veil here and forgiveness, I am not super sure what that's about just yet, so we're of course going to pull more clarification. However, with Will-O-the-Wisp here, treasures hidden in the shadows, the message I am getting with these two paired together is that I think there might be a little bit of forgiveness towards self, and maybe even towards other people. If you were like, dang, my career would have been really, really good, except my significant other told me I never had a shot at this, or my best friend told me I couldn't be good at this, or my teacher told me I shouldn't go towards that career field, and really allowing yourself to engage in forgiveness there, because there's so much wisdom and abundance hidden just beyond, okay? Deep in the shadows of your heart, deep in the shadows of your desires are these things that lie there, that light you up, that make you excited, that get you out of bed in the morning. And sometimes we suppress them, we ignore them, because we think, yeah, those dreams are beautiful, I love them and they're valid. However, that's not realistic, Liv. That's not practical. That's not something that I can achieve. And your guides are here saying, actually, that is possible for you. Especially towards the end of this 3 months, you're going to go through this kind of transformation where you're starting little by little to allow your curiosity to come back out. It might bring up old things from childhood that you need to forgive and release. And then I think once you get more comfortable letting this inner child version of yourself out, and you start seeing the abundance start to roll in, and you see the confirming of spirit here, you're going to allow yourself to dive deep into the shadows of your own soul, and so much beauty lies just beyond there, okay? And even lies there. That's what I meant to say. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see if we can gain greater clarification here. Spirit, we are focusing on our beautiful friends who chose pile number 1. That makes such an interesting sound. I'm so sorry. Our beautiful friends who chose pile number 1, career and financial guidance and predictions for the next, the next 3 months or the rest of 2022. Ace of Wands. I mean, what are we saying? So Ace of Wands this is such a cool card, right? Because Ace of Wands is the card of like, oh my goodness, allowing yourself to engage in new things. Aces always represent the element of new, right? They represent new energy. And with Wands being the creative card, this is so beautiful. They're literally having a paintbrush in their hand. And what are they painting? The moon, bestie. And you know, we got here new beginnings with the moon. And what's so powerful about that is that moons represent the hidden aspects of ourselves, the shadowy side of ourselves. And so with the Will-O-the-Wisp here, a huge area in your life where you want to bring abundance is through those things you have put so far in the back of your mind, those passions, those desires. Maybe it's to own your own store, or to be a chef, or to be a dancer, or to, you know, run your own small business, or whatever it looks like for you. This creative idea that you've had, this thing that you had once upon a time that you immediately snuffed out because you thought you weren't worthy, or you thought it wasn't realistic, it's wanting to come back up in the next 3 months. It's wanting to come back up, and it's like, please allow yourself to get curious, allow yourself to engage in the things that light you up and bring you passion, because they're going to lead us to so many new wonderful possibilities and opportunities. You also got the Page of Wands in reverse. I definitely feel like this is you right now, kind of a little bit possibly suppressing that energy, okay? Suppressing that energy. And again, it makes sense. If you know, we live in a world that's not necessarily designed or fashioned to let your passions shine, right? We very much probably all grew up with that same energy of like, you know, get your head out of the clouds, focus on your career. We in this society put so much weight, so much emphasis on a career as if that's all you're ever meant to be. But something I've recently learned is like, your career is not who you are. It's a part of you. It's a beautiful part of you, but it's not who you are. If you're a teacher, that's a part of who you are. But if someone asks you, oh, who are you? You shouldn't answer, I'm a teacher, right? That's something that you do. Just like you probably cook, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're a chef. Like, what I'm trying to get at here is that what we identify as so often in this society is our career. But what I'm trying to get at here is that there's more to you than just your career. And I feel like maybe you're the kind of person that kind of fell into that as well, as like, I'm defined by my career. This is what defines me. This is what establishes me. And your guides are like, but what if you allowed yourself to do something just because it was fun? What if you allowed yourself to engage in creativity just because you wanted to, and you have no idea how many opportunities kind of present themselves when you do so? 9 of Wands, your guides are really wanting you to commit. Your guides are wanting you to show up for yourself. And you know what? You might have to, with the veil here, you might have to defend yourself a little bit. There's probably going to be people in your life who are naysayers, who are saying, that's crazy. You're spending your free time doing what? Like, what are you doing? This is not how you are. You know, we don't allow this part of ourselves to come out. Maybe they think you're corny or goofy or crazy. And one thing I'll say is that we don't need to talk to people who don't get us. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to share that vulnerable side of ourselves, people who are just going to poop on it. However, even when it comes to yourself, because sometimes when we let those people into our life, we can let what they're saying really get to us. We can let that tear us down. So if that does happen, stay committed. Allow yourself to follow through. Defend your position even when it comes to yourself, okay? Any other cards here for our beautiful friends who chose pile number 1, Spirit? Again, career and financial predictions for the end of the year / the next 3 months. I love the King of Cups here because it so much gives me the will-o'-the-wisp vibes. Yeah, allowing yourself to engage in these aspects that have been hidden off. It's coming through so loud. The King of Cups is a very confident in their emotions kind of person. They are very sure of themselves. They are very like, yeah, you know, I'm not afraid to cry. I'm not afraid to shed a tear. I'm not afraid to have emotion. And if that's something that might seem foreign to you, this is a time for you to really, you know, think about that and think, why do I feel that way? And if you don't want to think about the why, how can I let myself be comfortable? How can I let myself be okay in these emotions, in this vulnerable part of myself, these parts that were so hidden away, these parts that my parents said, that's stupid, you shouldn't think like that. Get your head out of the clouds. Focus here. Focus on your career. Focus now. If you're feeling that way, if you're so focused on that, that can suppress that really beautiful part of yourself. And again, it's about balance. It's about balance, okay? But allowing that King of Cups energy to come out and ignite a fire within you. Allow your emotions to come out however they will. Allow yourself and your feelings to understand that you are so valid, okay? And then bottom of the deck energy, you got Ace of Cups. You got Ace of Cups. So I definitely do see, because again, you got the treasures hidden in the shadows. I know it's the bottom of the deck, but I'm going to take it off and put it here so that way it doesn't take up too much space. With the treasures hidden in the shadows, like I was saying, oh my gosh, and then as soon as I pulled that card, Ace of Coins, bestie, you got ace after ace after ace. There's so many new opportunities surrounding you here. There's so much new energy that is present in the forefront of your reading. And I think that's because I think you've been feeling stale, maybe a little bit stagnant. It's not that there's any cards to represent that, but it's just kind of a vibe I'm getting. Or maybe you're completely satisfied, but when I'm talking about this, it's igniting a little part of you that's like, yeah, what would that be like? Oh, that could be fun. Oh, I would like to do those things. Yes, I did have this dream that I completely, you know, squashed, suppressed. And if that's the case, allowing those parts of yourself to come back out. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Wands is like taking a new step, taking a step in a new direction is going to be so favorable for you. Yes, you may have to defend yourself. Yes, people might look at you like you're crazy. Okay, but protect your energy. You don't have to talk about it with people who aren't going to get it. All right, I really do feel like for you, I know that we're tuning into career and finances. I know we are, and we're gonna keep going and we're gonna gain greater clarity, but they're not even talking so heavily about the finances. They're just really wanting to talk about your career. And I think it's because they're wanting you to think about the opportunity, if you so desire, of allowing yourself to even consider the possibility of having a career and something you truly love. Having a career that's in something that lights you up, that makes you excited. Even if your logical brain says, okay, yeah, I love that, but that's not realistic. Taking that voice away and instead saying, okay, but what if? What if I did do this and everything worked out, and then follow that path down? And again, I'm not saying to make any rash decisions. I'm not saying to quit your job that you don't like and go find a new one today, but just starting to allow yourself to, in the next 3 months, think about what it would be like, what it would feel like to live a life in which you loved what you did. And if you already do, perfect. Love that for you. but I'm kind of getting that vibe that that's what Spirit really wants you to focus on here. Okay, let's pull some greater clarity here. Career and financial guidance for the next 3 months / rest of 2022. You and your loved ones are safe. So while I was talking about this, probably a lot of the common fears that came up were, okay, but what if I can't provide for my family? What if I won't be able to afford this? And your guides want you to know, like, you and your loved ones are safe and protected. You and your loved ones are safe and protected and so divinely guided. And that's understandable to have that fear. I have that fear myself. Let's be honest. It's a common fear. You want to provide for your family. Oh my gosh, you know, I didn't even look at it. You got to work through your fears, bestie. I understand this fear and it's so valid. It's so valid. And I think some of your fears, your thoughts, your worries are going to come up during this time because you're doing something new. And doing things that are new are so scary. Let's be honest. It's so scary to try new things. However, your guides are like, work through these fears. Work through this fear of, I don't deserve to receive that. Yeah, that would be really great, but that doesn't happen to people like me. It absolutely does, bestie. You absolutely do deserve wonderful things to happen to you. Okay, you're being called to work through your shadows, work through your fears, work through these energies because you are ready. You are ready to have a career. You're ready to even if it's like a side career, okay? Even if it's a side hustle, you're ready to earn abundance. You're ready to earn finances, doing what you love, what lights you up and what brings you joy. You are ready. This energy is gaining momentum. Once you decide that you are, once you take the 9 of Wands and you're like, you know what, I'm going to stand my ground. I'm not going to back down, even though it's scary, even though I'm nervous. I'm not going to shy away from it. The energy is going to start picking up really fast. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo, absolutely. Confidence is your key to success. Something I want to say is that confidence is going to look different for everyone. Confidence doesn't necessarily mean looking a certain way or doing something like that, but confidence is really just the energy of allowing yourself to know that what you are doing is the best thing for you, and also understanding how honest and true you are, understanding that your voice has power, understanding that you have the ability to trust your intuition. Your intuition is going to lead you down the right path. It just absolutely is, because you deserve that. You deserve to receive that, okay? You also got, let's see, Spirit, any other cards for our beautiful friends who chose pile number 1, career and guidance. Again, I said that. Career and financial guidance for the rest of the year / the next 3 months, Spirit. What do we need to hear? Any other cards coming through? Confidence is your key to success. How beautiful. Also, I'm getting this message real quick with the confidence is, you know, really, I know the term fake it till you make it is controversial, but that's kind of the message that came through is if you don't feel confident, show up like you do, okay? Show up like you are, because the more you start to act like you're confident, the more it really will show through, and the more that it'll be easy to just kind of take that on, okay? I know that people don't love that term, and I understand why. I truly do, but I really do feel like that was the quote that was coming to my head for some reason. So any other cards for our beautiful friends who chose pile number 1, Spirit? Okay. You're very close to achieving your goal, besties. Some of you maybe already are on this path. Maybe you're like, Liv, you're speaking like this, like it's the future, but girl, what do you think I've been doing? Okay. And your guides are like, you're so close. Do not give up. It's coming through so loud in my brain. Do not give up. Do not lose hope. Do not lose faith. You've got this. My love, you've got this. Really quickly in the beginning of the 3 months, you're going to achieve a goal. And also the full moon again. I feel like once you achieve whatever goal you're going after right now, that's what's going to allow these new opportunities to come. Maybe it's making a certain amount of money. Maybe it's getting this promotion, whatever it is, whatever this goal you might currently have right now, my love, it's going to lead to these new opportunities, lead to this new success. Say you get a promotion and actually it ends up giving you more time on your hands, and now you can engage in the aspects of yourself that light you up, that make you excited, that make you feel free. Okay, or maybe you start making a lot more money so you don't have to work as hard at your day job, and you allow yourself to pursue your passions as your second source of income. Any additional cards here, Spirit? Sundress, do it for you. Do it for you. Pile number 1. I kind of had a feeling this is going to go this way, but I really do feel like your guides are like, yeah, we can talk about the money. And, you know, we love to do that. However, they're wanting you to just step into your own empowerment. I feel like they are needing to empower you, to remind you who the F you are. Stepping into your power, stepping into your authenticity, stepping into your, like, it era, right? Like stepping into this era of I do it for me, right? I do it for me, not to appease somebody else, not to do anything for anybody else, because my loved ones are safe and protected. I know they are. So I'm going to do this for me, not because it provides me anything, but just because it provides me pure joy. Okay, do it because it makes you happy, good of all harm to none. Do it because it lights you up. Do it because it gets you excited. Do it for you. If you grew up in a culture or society where you were constantly having to do things for other people, getting a job for your family, getting a certain career to appease your parents, doing whatever to appease other people, it's now coming into that era in your life where you're like, okay, but what if I did something because I want to? What if I do something because it makes me happy? And your guides really want you to know that. Universe, we're all just stardust. I know that sometimes what I was just saying can feel so scary because you're like, Liv, my whole world, my whole creation and existence has been in this one way. How am I going to change that? And your guides are like, we're here for you. We are all just stardust. I know things seem so serious because they're very valid and they're in your own world and they're in your life. And when you're in that moment, everything feels so hard. But your guides are reminding you, we're all just stardust. We all have the ability to change anything in the blink of an eye. Come back to your power. My loves, come back to your power. Come back to you. Call back in your power. Call back in your energy. And start doing things just because they make you happy. Good of all harm to none. Start doing things just because they light you up. Okay, period. Throne, your potential is endless. Yeah, absolutely it is. Your potential is endless. Your potential is limitless. You are someone who is so freaking powerful, so multifaceted, has the ability to manifest anything into being, has the universe on their side, which I mean we all do, but I feel like you have a close connection with them. You have the ability to step into your full power. So ask yourself, why aren't you? And then as soon as you realize that you're not, acknowledge that and then understand that you have the choice now to step into your own power, to take up the throne, to claim your emperor energy, to claim your confident, strong, heralding energy. You deserve to give your possibilities a chance. You deserve to give your dreams a chance. Oh my goodness, half the deck just came out. Besties, you deserve to give your dreams a chance. You do. You do, you do, you do. I know it's scary. I know it's scary, but you deserve this so much. Just give yourself a chance, all right? Take a chance on you. Any other card, Spirit, for a beautiful pile number 1. Okay. 42, homeward. Take yourself out on a date. Yeah. Bestie, this is the time for you to focus on you. Focus on you. Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on what brings you joy. Focus on what lights you up. Focus on what encourages you. Focus on what brings you passion. For the next 3 months, just give yourself the time. It's only 3 months, okay? So if you do it for 3 months and you hate it, you'll be like, wow, okay, this was a waste of time. I don't need to do this again. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think you're going to allow yourself to engage in these things that bring you so much joy, and you're going to awaken like a whole new part of yourself, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited for you. All right, so I really do feel like for you, pile number 1, for those of you who chose pile number 1, this is a time in the next 3 months to prioritize your wants and your needs and your desires. Good of all harm to none, okay? Allowing your curiosity to shine, allowing your creativity to come through, going through the shadow work and the healing that needs to be done to bring about these hidden aspects of yourself. They didn't want to talk too much about finances. They don't want you thinking about that right now. They want you thinking about what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what would be something you would love to do, and how to go on doing that, okay? Pile number 1, I hope this resonated with you. I hope this inspired you, and I hope you remember who the F you are and you step into your own power in the next 3 months. Definitely be sure to go ahead and head over to Joy's channel, A Journey in Light, to watch the second part of this reading, which is again going to be looking at the next 3 months in love, which is going to be so fun as well. So definitely be sure to check her channel out. Again, all her information is going to be in my description box and the pinned comment of the video. If you would like to book a private reading with me, now is the time to do so. You can book with me at www.marinatarot.com, and using the coupon code OCT15, OCT15, get 15% off your readings for the entire month of October minus the blog style reading. So definitely check it out. Again, I'm going to be doing an extended reading for this video. I've never done this before, so bear with me. I really don't know what I'm doing, but I wanted to try it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and hop into the extended reading now. But thank you so much for being here. If you want to access that, all the information is going to be in my description and the link to get there as well. So thank you so much for your love and support. I love you endlessly. I love you always. Go be sure to check out Joy's video, and let's jump into the extended. All right, pile number 2. Here's another look at your beautiful stone here. Let's go ahead and jump on into this reading. So before we get into the card pulling, I did go ahead and pull, wow, quite a few oracle cards. I wasn't expecting so many, but we love that, just to kind of gauge the general energy of what we're looking at here today. All right, so again, we are focusing on career and finance predictions, future predictions for the next 3 months / the rest of 2022. The first card you got is Joyful Music, number 33, Inspiration. Sorry, Joyful Muse. I read it like music, but Muse. You also got number 36, Lost in Space, Needing Direction. Number 30, Horseman, Herald of Chance. Let me move these down. Number 27, Heart Home, Compassion. Number 22, Fool's Embrace, Transmuting Pain. And the last one you got here is number 25, Garden of Venus, Rest and Renewal. A lot happening in the next 3 months, my love. A lot happening in the next 3 months. So starting right away with the Joyful Muse as well as Needing Direction, maybe recently you have been feeling like your career is needing to take a bit of a turn, or maybe if it's not even your full career, there's a part of you that is kind of seeking something new, something exciting, something that kind of gets you more excited. Similarly to pile number 1, this energy of needing to be inspired. I might be tapping into a lot of my creatives here, or people who use creativity in their day-to-day life, and a lot of us do, most of us do, okay? But I'm tapping into like maybe part of your career, part of your job heavily relies on your creativity, your inspiration, your uniqueness, so to speak. And I feel like maybe you've been feeling a little bit stuck. Maybe you're even an author or a creator in general, and you feel like, my goodness, I've just hit a writer's block, right? Or I just feel so stuck or so stagnant, or whatever the writer block equivalent is in your day-to-day life. I feel like that's kind of where you're at right now. And I feel like the way for you to get out of that space of needing direction, looking for that inspiration, is going to be for really kind of allowing yourself to tune into what makes you happy, finding the joy again, finding peace again, finding happiness again. Especially if you are someone who your job is something that makes you really, really happy. It can be really, really, really easy when you do something that you love for a living. It can be so easy to kind of forget the joy in it, forget how to have fun, forget the happiness. It becomes all about money and views and data and buyers and everything. So tuning back into what brings you happy is really going to help you find that direction. With the Herald of Chance here with the Horseman, there's an opportunity coming your way as well. Pile number 2, my friends who chose. There is something coming your way as well, and I think it's going to be a really good opportunity. I do, however, see, and we're going to get clarification here. We have 3 other decks we're going to pull cards from to gain clarification, but I see that this opportunity is going to bring both beauty and pain. Not necessarily pain like it's going to cause pain, but maybe it's going to create a space for you to really heal through some things, because the bottom of the deck here, the bottom of your spread here, is like compassion with your heart, transmuting your pain with Fool's Embrace, and the Garden of Venus with Rest and Renewal. And so it's like this energy of this opportunity that's going to arise. It's going to be so beautiful, and I think that going through this opportunity is going to bring about a lot of old hurts and old wounds. I don't know that it's necessarily going to cause you pain, but it might bring about old pains, and it's going to give you the opportunity to really allow yourself to transmute your pain into something beautiful, especially for my creatives out there. If you've gone through a lot of pain, you know, maybe one person's opinion, okay, transmuting it into something beautiful, okay, transmuting it into something that brings you joy. And what I mean by that is if you have a really bad breakup or a really bad heartbreak, transmuting that pain into your creative energy as an outlet, so to speak, allowing yourself to transmute this pain into something beautiful, giving yourself compassion and gentleness and letting yourself rest as well. I don't necessarily see a lot of forceful action here. This Herald of Chance does give me a lot of speed, but the rest of your cards are kind of still and solitude and in pause. So I do feel like for you, the next 3 months is going to be a really harmonious balance that we're going to need to find, but we're going to gain some greater clarity here. But I do just see this energy of kind of needing to take it easy and come back to self. Let's go ahead and see, Spirit. We are tuning into our friends who chose pile number 2 here. Career and financial guidance, career and financial predictions for the rest of the month and or the next 3 months, okay? I mean, the rest of the year, sorry. The rest of 2022 and or the next 3 months. What do we have to say, Spirit? Although when I said the next month, that's the card that flew out. So let's see that first, and then we're going to go into what I meant to say, which was the rest of the year. Ooh, they're flying for y'all. My goodness. Okay. Let's see. For the rest of the month, we have the 5 of coins, okay? So maybe the reason you're feeling so lost in space right now, maybe the reason you're feeling so like lost and directionless is because of finances. Maybe, oh my gosh, are you my pile? Stop, okay? Sometimes when I do readings, these piles just like come for me. Yeah, absolutely, with the 4 of Cups in reverse, okay? These were for the next month when I spoke incorrectly. The rest were for the rest of the year. But the 5 of coins with the 4 of cups here is definitely showing me that this thing that you've been putting energy towards, this passion, this career, this thing that lights you up, it has just not been providing for you. It hasn't been paying the bills. It hasn't been doing what it's supposed to be doing. It hasn't been providing you enough. So you're feeling lost and you're like, man, I don't know where to go. Do I give up on my muse? Do I give up on my joy and take this chance? But is that just going to lead me to more pain? Is that going to lead me back there? And we're going to gain greater clarity, but I feel like right now with the 4 of Cups in reverse, you also over here got the King of Wands and the 6 of Coins showing up. It's like, yes, okay, yes, we acknowledge that you're currently feeling stuck, but that feeling is not going to be permanent. That feeling is not going to be long lasting. You are coming out of it. And honestly, with this heralding chance, I want to kind of get a yes or a no. Give me 1 second. I'm curious if they're wanting you to take this opportunity. Ooh, okay, that one flew. I kind of feel like there's one more here though. Yes or no, Spirit, to taking this chance. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a yes. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Okay, so we got the Knight of Coins, the Strength card, the Empress, the 2 of Wands. All of these came up when I asked the question, yes or no, to this opportunity. And the reason I said that is because I believe that this opportunity is going to come. It's going to rise. It's going to show itself for you. I'm not going to put these very beautifully. I'm so sorry. Okay, this opportunity is going to show up and it's going to be a chance you get to take. And what I'm being told to tell you here is that you really should take this chance. You really should take this opportunity. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to solve all of your problems immediately. However, I think it's going to take a little bit of your ease or take a little bit of your stress away and provide you some ease. I think that right now, if you get an opportunity, this herald of change comes your way, allow yourself to take it, especially if it feels right for you, because right now you're feeling stuck. With the 4 of Cups in reverse, I feel like it's amplified how stuck and stagnant you're feeling right now. You want to get back to this place of muse. I feel like you want to get back to this happy cat energy of like, I just want to do what I love. I just want to find my direction and do what I love. And your guides are like, that absolutely is on its way to you with the King of Wands and the 6 of Coins. Like, this is not lasting very long. Throughout the rest of these 3 months, you are going to come back into your power. However, I think they're wanting you to take whatever opportunity this one is here that's going to arise, and we can gain greater clarity there as well. This opportunity that comes up, they want you to take it to allow yourself a bit of rest, okay? Allow yourself to rest. I think that this opportunity that arises, whether it pays you more money or whether it just takes a little bit of your stress away, allow yourself this opportunity to give that back to yourself in rest and goodness and healing, all right? With the King of Wands and the 6 of Coins coming up here, they are are not telling you to take a job that's going to completely relinquish your creativity. No, 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 no. Y'all are creatives. You are creative. You are creators. You are people who I think really do something that is like your passion for a living, which is interesting because pile number one was like trying to get there, but you guys are already there kind of vibes. And the message I'm really getting here is like, if you do have to take a second job, okay, if you do have to take a job opportunity with this heralding chance, say someone offers you a part-time job that pays you so much money and it's super easy, you don't have to really stress that much about it, but you don't want to do it because you're afraid it's going to make you give up your passions, you know yourself, okay? Do not take something that would make you do that. Don't. Because the King of Wands coming in here is like, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. My power is beautiful. My power deserves to shine. This opportunity that's going to come, it's here to bless you. It's here to give you a bit of rest, give you some extra money in your bank account with the 6 of coins. But your King of Wands deserves to shine so bright. So do not take this opportunity if it's going to put your hopes and dreams and goals and desires in the trash can. If they need to take up a little bit less time in your life, that's okay. But if you feel like, oh, me doing this is going to completely stop what I love to do, no way, Jose. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way. All right, only do things that you know are still going to allow you the time and the space to fully pursue your King of Wands creative energy. Any other messages for career and guidance for our beautiful friends who chose pile number 2, career and finance? Why do I keep saying career and guidance? Career guidance, sure. Career and finances. Oh, okay. Ooh, the Devil, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Coins. Beautiful. So these two cards coming up is showing me that I really do feel like a really good positive opportunity is coming your way. I know right now you're feeling that 5 of Coins, you're feeling that lack, you're feeling like things aren't working out for you, but that is coming out so soon. And I know this is so much easier to hear than it is to believe. Like, oh my gosh, do I know that? But the Queen of Coins is like, yeah, you're coming into your full power. Not only are you going to come into money, you're going to come into abundance, because abundance is more than just money, right? We all know that you can be filthy rich and super sad. We all know that, okay? But you're gonna be like wealthy and abundant in life and joy and happiness and desires and prosperity, enough to give back with the 6 of Coins, enough to provide for others, enough to not only fuel your own desires, but, you know, help other people along the journey as well. And it's beautiful. And it's beautiful. The Hierophant is like, you are a born leader. I feel like you might have a career, or maybe this opportunity that's coming is going to be in a career, sorry, I'm bringing my drink a little bit closer, is going to be in a career of allowing yourself to be a spiritual teacher, a spiritual leader, a spiritual guide. And if not spiritual, if that's not your cup of tea, being a guide in general. I feel like you are a natural born leader, a natural born teacher. People look to you for guidance and inspiration and knowledge. So allow yourself to lean into that. Allow yourself to lean into that. A way that you might be helping your career in the next 3 months is when you're going through this transmuting of pain, when you're going through transmuting whatever was not serving you. I think you're going to be a natural leader and a natural teacher to people. Like, oh, this is how they overcame that. They just showed me a whole new way of doing it. I feel inspired kind of vibes, okay? Let's see. The Devil's actually not resonating with me. I wanted to put it out, but like 3 times it went back in the deck. So they're telling me nay, nay, nay. What is this card here? It's beautiful. Okay, let's see. 3 of Cups, yes, celebrations. And the next 3 months, there's going to definitely be things to celebrate about, because you have reached this point where you are sitting in your success, you're giving back to those around you, you are engaging in these things that make you so dearly happy and just lift you up so much. And I feel like you are in this time and in this energy of celebration. The people who love you, people who support you are like right there for you. Like, yes, please, let's celebrate, let's engage with each other, let's engage and, you know, get together and celebrate your accomplishments. I really do feel like you're going to accomplish something really beautiful in the next 3 months, and it's worth celebrating. And those people that love you, the people that know you, that care about you and that see you, they're going to be the ones to celebrate with, all right? And it's not just celebrating your success in your career. And I know that I feel people are going to be annoyed with me because I'm literally tuning into career and finances, but spirit guides are like, we have more to say, honey. We have more to say, because I feel like we're not just celebrating your abundance and your career success, which is definitely there to be celebrated, this opportunity that is coming your way that's going to provide you so much abundance. However, They're also here celebrating your growth in your emotional state, how much you've grown as a person, how much you've healed, how much you have transpired, how much you have, that's not what I meant to say, how much has transpired, but I meant to say how much you have transmuted whatever was not serving you into something beautiful. You are an inspiration. You are an inspiration. You are an icon, a legend, my love. People are there seeing that, and they're not just celebrating your financial success, but even more than that, okay? Any other cards here, Spirit? Oh, wow. That one went flying. All right. We have the Knight of Swords here. What's up here? The Tower in reverse, and then we also have the Three of Wands here. Okay, the Tower in reverse, please don't be afraid. Okay, the Tower in reverse is showing me that you've already kind of gone through this. I don't think this is a new and upcoming thing. I think that this is where your pain lies. I think that something may have happened and it felt like the rug was ripped out underneath you. Whether this, I think it did have to do with your career, to be fully honest with you. I think it did have to do with your career. I think this energy of like feeling like things were going really well, feeling like you were driving and thriving and succeeding, and then the rug got pulled out from underneath you and it felt like your world kind of came tumbling down. This Tower is, I know this might piss some people off, but I really do feel like this Tower is going to be such an iconic moment for you. What I mean by that is like, this is a building block for you. This Tower happening, this quote unquote destruction of something, is actually going to shape you, build you, and help you become who you are, because it's over the Hierophant and this transmuting pain. Like, I feel like this is going to literally it's going to transform you in the most beautiful way. And I know that that's annoying because I don't want to sugarcoat pain. I just don't. But it's like this energy of being aware that yes, you might go through something hard and difficult and frustrating and it's so aggravating, but this is not to break you down. It's literally to build you up, to build you who you are, and just to fully support your growth. All right, with the Knight of Swords, I feel like you're coming in, and then you got the Chariot as well as the Three of Wands. Like, this is what I mean by supporting your growth. The Knight of Swords is moving forward, the Three of Wands is climbing upwards, and the Chariot is moving fast. It's like all of this is surrounding your growth. All of this is surrounding this energy. And I know in the very beginning I was like, I don't see a lot of fast-paced movement. I see it now at the end of this 3 months. Even though the Knight is here and these are here, I see this at the end of the 3 months, once you kind of gone through this growth, once you accept this opportunity, and once you allow yourself the rest to heal, and you're compassionate and gentle to yourself. You don't beat yourself up. You don't, yell at yourself or be mean to yourself. Once you are compassionate and you understand that this Tower was happening for you, not to you, literally going to change your life. And then you're going to start seeing the picking up of a pace of energy. You're going to allow yourself to get back to your creativity with the Three of Wands. The whole freaking world is your oyster, so go shuck it. All right, the Chariot's like, let's move fast and let's move forward. We've given ourselves the last 3 months to rest, to heal, and to recover from whatever the heck this Tower was, but we're ready now. We're ready. We don't need to be held back anymore. We just don't. All right, move fast and move forward, and that's what's coming towards the end of the 3 months there. All right, we still have quite a few cards to go through, so bear with me. Hope y'all are still enjoying the ride. Spirit, any additional messages, career and finance guidance and predictions for the next 3 months / end of 2022 period. Expect powerful change. That's what I'm saying here. It's powerful. You guys are powerful, powerful, powerful. Balance spirituality and practicality, okay? Powerful changes come, and there's going to be this energy of balancing, because you're going to go through this huge spiritual growth, right? Like with the Tower, with the Hierophant, it's like you're going through this spiritual awakening almost. Maybe like this time that maybe seemed so dark, but coming out of the dark night of the soul and stepping into your full power. And it's going to be this balance of not becoming too obsessed or spending too much of your time in the healing, allowing yourself to also experience the three-dimensional world. And what I mean by that is, like, when you go through a spiritual expansion, it can be really easy to get caught there, get stuck there, to want to spend all of your time there. I did that myself, and I still do that. However, your message here is to not get too caught up there, because you did choose to live in a three-dimensional world for a reason, so don't neglect it, okay? Expect powerful change. Yes, powerful change. Yeah, and then take time to breathe out. We got so much balance, okay? Take time to breathe out with Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. There's just like, okay, one thing at a time, Liv. There's going to be such a like movement and growth and expansion and like transformation, but that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get too caught up in that. Allow yourself time to just rest and relax and be human as well. Yes, you're literally turning into like the most iconic human ever. You're amazing, but also like let yourself relax a little bit. Watch some TV, kick your feet up, and eat your favorite food. Okay, like balance, 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 balance. Okay. What do you need to release? Waning moon right at the beginning here. What do you need to release with that 5 of Swords energy, as well as the compassion? If you are having a lot of fear around money, first of all, valid. I'm not telling you not to have those valid feelings, okay? But what I am telling you is to, the best that you can, work on releasing your fear. Again, easier said than done. Work on releasing your fear, because if we are manifesting from a place of fear, we can't see these amazing opportunities. We just aren't able to. So whenever you are able to, even if you're feeling 5 of Pentacles, feeling poor, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like everything is moving on without you, feeling like you're being left behind in the world, if you're feeling that way, take a minute. Let yourself be compassionate towards your heart, towards your energy. Give yourself compassion and genuine time to heal and to grow and to take the time you need to breathe out. And then whenever you are ready, switch up your perspective and release that crap, because it's not serving you. Is it valid? Yeah. Is it, probably happening in your world right now? Yeah. But does it need to like completely ruin your life? No. Okay. Release the fears as best as you can and move forward, because you are turning into an incredible, you already are incredible. Let me rephrase. You are coming into your full awakened energy, and it's just gorgeous, gorgeous, honey. One more card. Ooh, okay. A time for healing. Yeah, a time for healing. It's just so funny. I know I was saying this earlier, but I was like, all right, spirit, career, and finance. And they were like, but let's talk about everything else you want to say as well. We love that though. Okay, we love that, because it's not always just going to be a one and done kind of vibe. A time for healing. The reason this healing is taking place, the reason this healing is transpiring around your career, is because you're ready to up level. You're ready. Excuse me, throat chakra. You're ready to up level. You're ready to release. You're ready to move forward. And it's gorgeous. You are definitely going through a beautiful, powerful expansion right now. And it is definitely not just involving your career, but I think it's drastically going to affect your career as well, right? Because when we are in a closed-minded lack mindset, our career reflects that. We only make a certain amount of money. We don't get enough raises as we should. We aren't treated adequately. People gossip about us, whatever. However, once you see your worth, once you know that you're the bee's freaking knees, the world starts to reflect that back to you. So it's obviously and definitely going to affect your career in a very positive way going through this growth. Any additional messages here? Last cards for our beautiful friends who chose pile number 2, spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. Our beautiful pile number 2, don't be afraid to sing. Dragons, slay them all. Any additional cards here? Ooh, feast, slow down and celebrate yourself. Absolutely. Okay, absolutely. Mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. Storm, every hurricane comes to an end. Only kind of ironic because I just went through a hurricane. Okay, let's see. Any additional messages here, Spirit? Any additional messages here? Ooh, protest, start a revolution. I mean, wow. Okay, I feel like you guys are a very powerful pile. Like, I feel very strong energy from you. Wings, you never needed those wings to fly. And what is here? Lavender, surround yourself with love. Wow, you guys got so many cards. One more. Phoenix, how is that for a happily ever after? Okay, so with the spaceship card, with the not being afraid to sing, with the slaying the dragons, all of that beautiful energy, this is really just coming in to show you that the next 3 months are here for you to really as well step into your own power and also come back to your confidence and understanding that even the darkest storm, even the worst hurricane comes to an end. This tower you've been going through, this stress and this struggle that you have been experiencing, it is coming to an end, because you don't deserve to stay there. You don't deserve to have to experience this over and over again. It's coming to an end. It is coming to an end. You are coming into your own presence again. You are allowing yourself, and I think that's what's so beautiful, is like going through this opportunity, whatever it is that's presenting itself to you, it's going to give you the ability to take a step back and find your voice again. Find your passion, find your joy, and it's going to be beautiful. Even people are going to be naysayers, or these shadows come up, or these negative energies come up. You've got this. You got the Dragon's card. You got this. Mirror, treat your body like the palace it is, with the transmuting pain card that was like hugging themselves. Be kind to your body, okay? Be kind to your body. Feed it food it needs. Give it love. Let it rest. Let it heal. Don't push it past its limits. It doesn't deserve that. Phoenix, how's that for a happily ever after? Especially with the Storm card and the protest, start a revolution. Understanding, like, the do no harm and take no shit is so important, okay? Because you are coming back into your own narrative. You are stepping back into your own power. And it's not that I went anywhere, but it's like you are coming back into owning up to who you are and coming into your own confidence again, and it's gorgeous. I'm so excited for you. Lavender, with the Three of Cups, surround yourself with love. Surround yourself with love, people. And it's 3-3, okay, with the 3 friends here and the Three of Cups back there. You're finding your tribe along this journey. People are going to be here celebrating you, celebrating your success, because you are having so much success. You are having so much success, and it comes from you realizing and identifying that you never needed this crush that you may have been holding on to. Maybe it was, oh, I have to do this job because it's the only thing I've ever been good at, or oh, I have to do this because of my parents said I had to do, or oh, I've only ever been good at this thing, or oh, I'm really bad at talking to people, or oh, I'm really bad at communications, or oh, I'm really, really bad at money, or whatever it is. Those are all crutches that people put on you. They're expectations and negative biases people put on you to hold you back. But you stepping into your power, stepping into your energy is like, you know what? No. Like, I never needed these wings to fly. I can fly on my own. Captain Marvel moment, right? Maybe you've been doing life with one hand tied behind your back. You're stepping into your power, and you are an incredibly powerful pile. Incredibly powerful. And like I said, it's going to affect your career in a very positive way, right? Yes, it's more about your self-development, but it doesn't mean it doesn't affect your career and your finances, because you stepping into your power, like I said, the world's going to reflect it, and you're going to see success. It's happening for you. With the Feast card here, you're going to see success. People are going to be like, dang, look at all that abundance they just came into. How the heck are they so successful? And you're going to be like, because I went through it, right? I went through it, I healed, I overcame, and I conquer kind of vibes. And the Feast card is here reminding you to slow down and enjoy yourself, because when you start to see that abundance and success, which you will, okay, when you start to see that, if you've been in that Five of Pentacles for a while of lack, of worry, and of fear, once you start to see that money roll in, once you start to see that abundance coming into your life, it's like, okay, I don't ever want to let this go, so I'm going to go overtime, and I need to keep going. The Feast card here is like, okay, but take a break, baby. Take a breather. Take a minute. Gather yourself. Gather your senses. It's okay to celebrate yourself. Take a breath. Release. Slow down. Relax. You don't have to charge full force. It's okay to enjoy yourself. It's okay to celebrate yourself, and it's necessary. You are so deserving of celebration. Yes, you're going to have those who celebrate you, but it's so important for you to not forget to celebrate yourself. All right? Absolutely. Something interesting I want to point out is that with the Three of Cups below, the 3 people here together, the 3 people here together, and the 3 people here together, if your career involves the number 3, whether you work for like a really small business that has 3 people, or you are just like, that's a really important number for you, tune in, okay? Tune in. That just came through really, really last minute, but find your people, find your tribe, because they are there for you as well along this journey. All right, pile number 2, I hope this resonated with you. Again, I don't know why Spirit's wanting to talk more about our self-development, but we don't stop them, okay? We love that for them. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Please don't forget to go ahead and check out Joy's channel as well for her reading her other half, the other half here, which is going to be the next 3 months love and romance predictions, okay? Again, if you would like to book a private reading with me, now is definitely the time to do so. You can do so at www.marinastarot.com using the coupon code OCT15, OCT15, 15% off the entire month of October, all readings excluding my blog style. All right, we're actually going to go ahead and jump into the extended reading now. If you would like to check that out, The link will be in my description as well as a pinned comment of this video. And yeah, so we're gonna jump into that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loving me and thank you for supporting me, and I will see you next time. Alrighty, last but never least, our beautiful pile number 3. Before we go into the card pulling aspect of today's reading, I did go ahead and pull quite a few oracle cards for you just to kind of get the general energy of today's reading. So again, we are focusing on career and financial guidance and predictions for the next 3 months / the rest of beautiful 2022. Let's go ahead and see. The very first card you got is First Breath, Beginner's Mind. Number 14, Drifter, Experience Life as It Comes. Number 23, Luck and Right Timing, Fortune's Wheel. Number 16, Empty Well, Time to Replenish. Number 11, Deep Quiet, Meditation and Stillness. And number 60, Watchers, Transpersonal. So literally immediately right off the bat, I'm getting a pretty clear message that really for all 3 piles here today, there's a sense of new energy when it comes to your career and your finances. I feel like maybe for you, pile number 3, you just started a new job or a new career, or maybe you're really wanting to start something new. With the beginner's mind here, this first breath, it's like you're starting something new and you're really excited about it. Or maybe this is something you already started and you're still kind of in like that beginning phase. You know what I mean? That beginning phase where things are really exciting and not as stressful and just really and truthfully enjoyable. And it's such a beautiful time to experience. So really experience it. Sit in that energy of the beginning phases of something, maybe before some of the stress comes, and just really allow yourself to get in that energy. I don't want you to be afraid to try new things because you feel like you're not experienced, or maybe you're someone who's like, okay, well, I need to learn all of this information before I can take this next step. You don't, okay? It's okay to be a beginner. It's okay to not know everything. It's okay to be it's okay to not know everything. Like, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say, actually, I'm not quite sure. Can you teach me that? All right, so definitely embrace that new energy. Don't be afraid of asking for help. Don't be afraid of trying new things. Really experiencing life as it comes shows me that I think you're entering into a really cool phase in the next 3 months. A very beautiful phase, actually, where life is just kind of gonna go with you. I feel like you're gonna move and flow and ebbs and flows, and sometimes things are gonna feel so easy and sometimes they may not, but your guides are really calling you when it comes to your career to just go with the motion of the ocean. All right, with luck and right timing, this beginning that you're taking is really adorned in a lot of fortune's favor, right? The Wheel of Fortune, or Fortune's Wheel, meaning like the Wheel of Fortune in tarot, is like you're spinning that wheel, and the cards surrounding it really tell a lot about the situation. With luck and right timing, it's like I feel as though maybe you waited for the perfect moment to take this first breath, to start this new project, this new being, this new business, this whatever, and now you're kind of being able to just kind of go and flow. And really and truthfully, this new opportunity is really adorned in so much luck and success. The last half of this reading, I think, kind of moving on to this, really just gives me the first month. To be super honest with you, 21, 14, 23 is like, okay, first month energy. Second and third month, there's going to be a need for kind of taking a step back, because I think that sometimes when we start something new, we have to put a bit more energy into it at first, right? There sometimes needs to be a bit more give to receive a payback, especially if you're like starting your own business, or even if you're starting a new job, right? There's training that needs to be done. There's paperwork. There's so much, like you have to go get background checks and everything. Like there's so much that has to happen in the beginning that I think towards months 2 and 3, you're going to be able to kind of take a step back, take time for yourself, really find your peace and find your space, meditate, calm your mind, etc. And it's going to allow you to really go within with this transpersonal card here, and not feel like you have to be anything other than who you absolutely are. And that's really exciting. We're going to go ahead and gain greater clarity here with the tarot. Spirit, we are tuning into our beautiful pile number 3, career and finances, guidance and predictions for the rest of the year 2022. Excuse me. and or the next 3 months, okay? Just something that sneeze taught me, literally find something in everything, okay? Something that sneeze just taught me was that throughout this growth, throughout this kind of experience of going into new energy, there might be a bit of a purge that happens, and that's why it's going to be really important to rest as well, replenish your energy, because again, like when you're going through new stuff, it can just take some of your time and take some of your energy. So you might need to purge a little bit and really come back to center, meditate, calm yourself as well. But we're going to gain greater clarity. Spirit, let's go ahead and see, using our tarot now, guidance and predictions, career and finances, our beautiful pile number 3. What do you have to say? Okay. Whoop, the Empress. That doesn't resonate. Okay. Whoa, okay. The 7 of Wands. Oh my gosh, so many cards are falling out for y'all. You have a card of like, you guys got a pile of like a lot of jumpers here, okay? The 5 of Coins in reverse. The 10 of Cups. I know this is not even, please, I'm so sorry. And the 8 of Cups, okay? So really right off the bat, what I'm seeing is like you're definitely coming into your own power and your own energy with the Empress. You're definitely stepping into this time of being very creative, being very maternal energy, being very kind to yourself, being very gentle. This is a very fruitful time for you. Pile number 3, my friends who clicked on this pile, the next 3 months are very fruitful for you. If you've been thinking about starting that business, applying to that job, trying something new when it comes to your career, the next 3 months, especially the first half of the next 3 months, is a very fruitful opportunity. I think it is going to require you to put in a little bit of hard work and grit. I think it's going to require you to, like I said, put a little bit more energy in the front, but it's not like you're going to have to consistently stay that same pace. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying with just the Oracle cards, sometimes you have to put a little bit more grunt work in, but for a bigger payoff in the end. I think you're moving out of this phase of feeling lack. I feel like maybe you have been kind of just struggling a little bit with money and finances, which, bestie, I get it. We've been there. All right. But I feel like, especially with the 10 of Cups surrounding, you're moving out of this phase. You're going to start feeling a lot more secure when it comes to finances, especially with your home life with the 10 of Cups. If you're someone who really prioritizes feeling like you can protect your family, feeling like you have your family's back in their best interest, that's really going to be really prominent for you. You're going to be able to really feel like you've got a good head on your shoulders. This might require you to take a step back from something else though. I want to gain some greater clarity here, Spirit, with the 8 of Cups. What are we walking away from? What are we walking away from? The Moon. What are we walking away from? For our beautiful pile number 3, I see that this, okay. I see that this is going to be a really like fruitful time, but there's something that you might need to step away from first. With the Moon and the 10 of Wands reverse, it's this energy of being a martyr, okay? I know that I was just saying you're someone with the 10 of Cups who really wants to provide for your whole family, and that's so beautiful. And I'm not trying to tell you not to do that or persuade you not to do that, but really understand, I'm getting like a mix of Luisa and Bruno from Encanto, because this person reminds me of Bruno walking away. And okay, 2 messages, all right? One is that when you take a step back, whenever you have to maybe leave something to come into this abundance, come into this positive lifestyle, the thing you're taking a step back from, the thing you're walking away from, is this idea that you have to carry all the whole freaking world on your shoulders. And the reason I said Luisa and Bruno is because Luisa from Encanto feels like she has to carry everything, the whole weight of her world. Spoilers. If you haven't listened to Encanto, spoiler alert. Okay, skip ahead like 3 minutes because I talk a lot, but definitely feeling like you have to carry the whole weight of your world on your shoulders. But then also the visual I got with Bruno, who feels like he has to hide in the shadows because he thinks that he's a burden. And it's like this double-edged sword where I feel like maybe you as a person feel like you're a burden to your family. Maybe you feel like you're a burden because maybe you haven't been able to provide enough, or maybe you haven't had that fresh start yet and you're hoping so deeply for this new fresh start, but it hasn't come, and now you're feeling like a burden and you feel like you need to go go away. You feel like you need to leave because you're also carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's like you feel like not only are you a weight, but you take on the weight of the family as well. And something that I think you need to leave is that mindset, okay? You are not a burden. If someone is burdened by you, it's because they got their own stuff going on that they are having a hard time working through, and they might be placing stuff on you. But you are not a burden. You are not a burden. You are not a burden. And also, you don't need to take any on. All right? You don't need to take those on. All right, that was just a little special message there. So that might be something that kind of comes up for you around your career and finances in the next 3 months as well. 4 of Cups. Okay, so if you are feeling right now, this gives me right now vibes, stuck, stasis, bored. Okay, that's ending soon. That's ending. Pile number 3. Ooh, the Lovers. Yes. So beautiful. This represents Beauty and the Beast, which we love to see. This is so powerful. All right, because you're going through this beautiful new opportunity and new experience. And I feel like with the cards I was reading down here, maybe the person you feel like you're a burden to is someone that you love the most. And this is really showing that they don't see you that way. They don't see you as a burden. Okay, I know that we can take that on and stuff, but like, they love you. You are loved. You are so loved. And maybe this is even a relationship and a connection with yourself. Maybe you see yourself as the beast, but your higher self sees you as the beauty. Your higher self knows how valid you are, how worthy you are, even if you haven't had work in a while, even if you've been in that 5 of Coins energy, feeling like you're failing. You're not, okay? You're exactly where you need to be. Luck and timing. You're exactly where you need to be. It's all working out for you. I know it might not feel that way when you're listening to this, but it's all working out for you in the next 3 months. Don't give up on yourself. Spirit, any additional messages for career and finances for our beautiful pile number 3? Ooh, okay. Let's see. So many cards just came out. A pile number 3, our friends who chose pile number 3, 8 of Coins. You are hard at work. I feel like you are someone who is a really hard worker. I feel like you're someone who's really committed to your craft. And I see that you're a hard worker. Even if you feel like, are they crying? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is so deep. I'm sorry. It just took me a minute. Wow. That's what I was about to say too, is like, I feel like you are such a hard worker, even though I feel like you might not be able to prove that to people right now because maybe the job hasn't come yet. You are such a hard worker. Now I'm about to cry because if you see this person, they are covered in tears. Their feet and hands are bloody because what they are putting together is made of thorns. And typically the 8 of Pentacles doesn't mean this, but like literally not me literally crying. I feel like you are someone who is willing to sacrifice your own, oh my God, literal tears. I feel like you're someone who's willing to sacrifice your own sanity, your own happiness for others. That's gotta stop. Okay, we know that you are a hard worker. I see how much you care. I see how much you love. I see how deeply and badly you want to be successful. I see how much you want all of this abundance in your life, and you deserve to receive it, and it's on its way to you. But you do not have to kill yourself to get it. You do not have to harm yourself to receive it. You do not have to tap into that energy to get what you think you need. I was listening to an Abraham Hicks video, and they mentioned something where, or maybe I was reading. I literally can't remember if I was reading or listening, but I was engaging with something with Abraham Hicks, and they were saying this interesting thing where so often in life, we feel like we have to bargain with the universe. Look at how hard I'm working. Look at how hard my life is. Don't you want to give this to me? Don't you see how hard it's been for me? Don't you want to bless me with this abundance after seeing how hard my life has been? We put on like a case for them, and we want them to say, wow, you have really been fucking through it. We should really help you out. We should really, we should really gift this what you want. but you don't have to put yourself in pain to receive. You don't have to. I know that maybe that's something that you were told in life, is you have to suffer to receive. You have to struggle to receive. The analogy they gave is like when you want something from your parents and you have to put together a whole freaking PowerPoint presentation and prove to them that you deserve to receive this thing, prove to them that you want this thing so badly. That's what you do with the universe, right? Universe, please, please, I want this so badly. I'll be so good. I'll eat all my broccoli for a year, right? And it's like, you don't have to barter with the universe. The universe doesn't see you that way. You don't have to kill yourself in order, and I don't mean literal, good of all harm to none, but you don't have to like push yourself past your limits just to receive money. Money is not worth that, okay? It's not. What you're creating is beautiful. This opportunity is beautiful, but do not put yourself in harm's way to receive it, okay? The Magician. You are ultimately so mother freaking powerful. You are so powerful and strong, and you get to create whatever you want into reality. So create it in a way in which you want to receive it, yeah? All right, the bottom of your deck energy here is Six of Swords. Again, this energy of needing to leave, this energy of saying goodbye to what did not serve you. I think it may have to be what I just talked about, like saying goodbye to martyrship, saying goodbye to hurting yourselves just to achieve something. What you're putting towards is so beautiful. The effort you are putting in is so worthy. What you're creating is magnificent, and it is going to bring success, but you do not have to hurt yourself to gain it. All right, no more of that. No freaking more of that. Let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards for you here. Oh, pile number 3. Not y'all making me cry. Not y'all making me cry. For what, bestie? What's with the tears? I'm like literally still crying. Okay. Whew. Career and financial guidance for our beautiful pile number 3. You got a lot here. Time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. A time for healing. Prosperity lies ahead. All right, so really what I'm getting from this, like right off the bat, a time to give rather than take. Please don't get it twisted, okay? It is a beautiful time to give because like we said, we have this job opportunity coming, this new beginning coming, and like I was saying with the Seven of Wands, in the very, very beginning, it's a time of giving rather than necessarily receiving right away. Do not get it twisted though, my love. We are not saying to hurt yourself to receive this position, okay? If you are overwhelmed, say no. Only take on what you can handle. But this is a time for you to kind of, like I was saying in the very, very, very beginning, when you first start a job, you have to put in a little bit more of that grunt work. So don't let that don't let that distract you or take away from your job opportunity. This is a time for healing. Think of everything I just said, and prosperity lies ahead. I know that you can be stressed about finances and your feelings are so valid, but money's on its way, okay? Money's on its way. Okay, luck is on your side. That's the second time you've got that. Luck is on your side. You are very adorned in fortune's favor. The energy is gaining momentum. Luck is on your side is so prominent here because you got it with the card up here as well. Luck is on your side. I know it might not feel that way, but this opportunity that's coming, this new beginning that's coming, luck is truly and genuinely on your side. Luck wants you to succeed. The universe wants you to succeed. You got the Magician, for crying out loud. You are powerful. And the universe is rooting for you, okay? The universe is like, please let them succeed. We believe in them so hardcore. This energy is gaining momentum. You are definitely headed towards prosperity, even if it doesn't feel like that in this moment. A personal issue reaches resolution, all right? Let's go ahead and see any additional messages here. Don't let pride get in your way. With that 10 of Wands over here, bestie, that's what we were saying, all right? Don't let pride get in your way. I know you want to be so needed, and I know, like, I get that. Like, I literally am that person where I'm like, I want to be so needed so like people can't forget about me. But, like, don't let pride get in your way and make you think that you have to be this extra person. Don't make it think that you have to say yes to everything, even though it hurts you. Like, it's okay to say no. It's okay to say, actually, I can't take that on. It's okay to say, no, I can't pick up your kids. It's okay to say, no, I can't do that. Like, it's all right. It's valid. You are valid. Don't let pride get in your way and cause you to literally cause yourself harm. Have faith in your dreams. They're all coming true. They're all coming true. I know easier to believe. I mean, easier to hear than it is to believe. Whew, do I know that? But it's all working out for you. Hold your vision. It's all coming to fruition for you. It's all happening. The answers you need are coming. Yeah. It's all happening. It's all happening, my love. Again, easier to hear than it is to believe, especially when you've been going through it. It's like, yeah, right, Olivia. You've been saying that. People have been saying that, but where are my answers? Whew. Do I get that? I really, truly do, but I don't know how else to tell you. It's all working out. The next 3 months, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open for this opportunity that's really going to start putting things in a really positive direction for you. Any additional messages here? Garden. Something lovely will grow from this. That's what we've been saying. Something lovely is growing here. This opportunity, this thing you're choosing to do, this new breath of fresh air is really, really, really going to bless you and benefit you during this time. It's really going to be fruitful for you. Ooh, okay. Nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. Obviously, this normally means like being nostalgic about the past. However, and this definitely could be, but remember how I was getting that vibe that you're someone that feels, actually, yeah, someone that feels like you need to prove your worth in order to be accepted, okay? That can easily happen when you just got this opportunity, but now you're focused on the future, thinking, dang, why am I not where I want to be? I'm not where I wanted to be. I thought I needed to be farther along than this. Focus on the present. And also a second message there is when you are focusing about the past, be kind to yourself, okay? Maybe you weren't where you wanted to be or where you thought you should be, but my goodness, you're not where you were, and that is so powerful, all right? That is so powerful, and that is so worthy. So focusing on the here and now, don't be too caught up in, you know, oh, I should have done this different, or oh, I'm so sorry I did this. Like, yes, it's okay to acknowledge your past. I'm not telling you not to, but acknowledge where you're at now, my love. Look how far you've come. 8 of Cups and 6 of Swords. Walk away from that past. It doesn't need to hold you back anymore because you're here now. You're not there. You're here. Okay? Let's see. Homeward. Take yourself out on a date, period. Engage with yourself. I feel like you're a little hard on yourself. I lie. I feel like you're really hard on yourself. Okay, I just do. So take yourself out on a date. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle to yourself. Be you know, be kind. And then you got release guilt, Clover. I do think this is about you. I think that you feel like you messed up or you didn't do enough. Oh my gosh, I just get this vibe that you're so tough on yourself. Pile number 3, y'all making me cry. I feel like you're so hard on yourself, and for what, my love? For what? You don't need to be. Stop beating yourself up. Okay, I know that maybe, you know, you're not where you wanted to be, but holy smokes, you're not where you were, and that is worth that's worth saying, wow, I accomplished that. Okay, please be kind to yourself. Number 40, mourning. The world awaits you. Even when it feels like all is lost, even when it feels like you literally have nowhere else to go and nothing left to do, tomorrow is literally a brand new freaking day. A fresh day to start again, a fresh day to try again, a fresh day to apply to those jobs, a fresh day to try something that you've never tried before. Bitch fire, stand up for yourself. People might try to push you around. 10 of Wands in reverse. They might try to say, hey, can you do 6 million things at once? No. Okay, no is a complete sentence. No. No, I will not. Villain. You can always rewrite the story, period. You can always rewrite the story. Don't let other people take ownership of your life anymore. Don't let other people take ownership of your life anymore. Pile number 3, let's see. Wings, you never needed those wings to fly. You are birthing a new energy into being. You are coming out and showing up so strong, and I'm so excited for you. Any other cards to finalize up our beautiful pile number 3's reading here? All right, Phoenix, how is that for a happily ever after? Period. How is that for a happily ever after? One more, Spirit. Mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. Please be kind. All right, be kind to yourself. I think you're very kind to everyone else. You're like so loving, so like there for everybody, but time to give back to you, babe. Time to give back to who you are. All right, I know that you are going on such a beautiful expansion right now. Your career is literally blooming in front of my eyes, and I hope yours as well. I hope you see that. The things you need to release right now, the things you need to release are these expectations that you're placing upon yourself. Don't take those on anymore. All right, we're walking away from that. We're saying goodbye from that. We're stepping away from that. You're ready to step into this beautiful opportunity that is right in front of you. It's so exciting. Get excited. The abundance is on its way today. The abundance is on its way, period. All right. Pile number 3, I hope this resonated with you. Thank you so much for being a part of this reading. Don't forget to go ahead and hop over to Joy's channel to watch the second half of this reading, which is end of the year predictions / 3-month predictions, love and romance. All right. I wanted to remind you, if you would like to book a private reading with me, now is the time to do so at www.marinatarot.com. For the entire month of October, I'm giving 15% off on my readings, all of them except for the blog style reading, using the coupon code OCT15, OCT15, on my website, again at checkout, OCT15. I am actually going to go ahead and jump on into the extended reading now. We are going to talk about obstacles and their solutions coming up in the next 3 months regarding your career and finances. All right, if you would like to check out the extended reading, the links are going to be in my description and the pinned comment of this video. So we're going to hop over there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you always, and I will see you next time.